The tech world is holding its breath once again because the next generation of Apple's most powerful laptop, the M6 MacBook Pro, is rumored to be more than just another upgrade. It's shaping up to be a full-blown revolution in design, display, and performance. Imagine a MacBook that not only looks futuristic, but feels like it's straight out of the next decade, blending Apple's signature minimalist elegance with cutting-edge technology that pushes the boundaries of what's possible in a portable machine. According to multiple leaks and supply chain insiders, Apple is already deep into testing its new 2nm M6 chip, built on the world's most advanced semiconductor architecture from TSMC. This means faster processing, cooler operation, and longer battery life, all wrapped in a body that's expected to be thinner, lighter, and more durable than ever before. The M6 MacBook Pro could mark the biggest leap in Apple Silicon history, with early benchmarks suggesting performance gains of up to 40% over the already blazing M5 chip, and that's just the start. Tech analysts believe that Apple's engineers have reimagined nearly every internal component, from memory bandwidth to AI acceleration, making the M6 not just a performance beast but an intelligent machine that learns, adapts, and optimizes based on your workflow. Rumors are swirling that this MacBook Pro might be the first to feature a stunning OLED display, offering true-to-life colors, infinite contrast, and peak brightness that rivals professional studio monitors. Combined with Apple's signature ProMotion 120Hz refresh rate, this OLED panel would deliver the smoothest, most immersive experience ever on a laptop, whether you're editing 8K videos, color grading photos, or just watching your favorite show. But what's really sending shockwaves through the community is the rumor that Apple may finally introduce touchscreen functionality on the MacBook Pro lineup. For years, Apple resisted the idea, claiming macOS was built for a different interaction model. But with macOS evolving and Apple Intelligence on the horizon, that stance may be changing. Sources close to the supply chain have reported prototype M6 units with an edge-to-edge OLED touchscreen panel and minimal bezels, possibly ditching the controversial notch for a sleek hole-punch camera embedded within the glass. If true, this would be the most significant redesign since the introduction of the unibody MacBook Pro, turning the laptop into a hybrid powerhouse that bridges the gap between Mac and iPad. The new design is also rumored to use aerospace-grade aluminum with a refined anodized finish, making it not only more premium to the touch, but also stronger and more resistant to scratches and fingerprints. Apple may also be implementing an advanced vapor chamber cooling system, similar to what's found in high-end gaming laptops, ensuring that the M6 chip can sustain its peak performance without thermal throttling, even under heavy workloads like 3D rendering or AI model training. And speaking of AI, Apple is reportedly integrating its most sophisticated neural engine yet, designed to power Apple Intelligence features locally and securely without relying on cloud processing. This means smarter automation, faster video upscaling, and real-time voice synthesis, all happening on your laptop in an instant. Combine this with up to 64 GB of unified memory, faster SSD speeds, and Wi-Fi 7 connectivity, and you get a machine that's not just future-ready, but light years ahead of anything else on the market. There's also talk of improved battery technology, with the new 2nm process allowing Apple to squeeze even more efficiency out of every watt. Early insiders claim the M6 MacBook Pro could deliver up to 25 hours of battery life on a single charge, redefining what we expect from professional laptops. Imagine editing a full-length film, coding an app, or producing music all day long without ever reaching for the charger. That's the vision Apple seems to be chasing, a truly mobile workstation with desktop-level power. Another fascinating leak points to Apple experimenting with new display, features inspired by the iPhone's dynamic island. Some prototypes reportedly include an adaptive interface where key macOS controls and widgets appear dynamically based on your task. For example, if you're editing in Final Cut, your playback tools and timeline shortcuts might appear near the top of the screen. If you're browsing, you could see contextual suggestions or live system stats. It's the kind of thoughtful, futuristic touch Apple is known for, blending hardware and software in a way that feels magical yet practical. The rumor mill also hints that Apple's engineering teams are working closely with LG and Samsung Display to finalize OLED panel production, though that collaboration may also be the cause of delayed timelines. While early speculation predicted a late 2025 release, most credible sources now suggest the M6 MacBook Pro will arrive in late 2026 or early 2027. The delay, however, might be worth it. Apple reportedly wants to perfect every element, from color calibration to touch sensitivity, before launching what could be the company's most advanced laptop ever. And considering Apple's obsession with perfection, it's no surprise they're taking their time. As for performance, the M6 is expected to raise the bar in every category. Built using TSMC's 2nm technology, it will pack billions more transistors than its predecessor, enabling up to 30% better power efficiency and 40% faster performance. Apple could also be introducing an enhanced GPU architecture designed for real-time ray tracing, 3D rendering, and advanced graphics workflows. This makes the M6 MacBook Pro not just a creative tool, but also a viable gaming machine, something we've never been able to say about a Mac before. And with the rumored inclusion of hardware-accelerated AI cores, your MacBook could handle complex neural tasks instantly, from generating AI art to simulating physics and engineering software. In essence, the M6 MacBook Pro could become a creator's dream and an engineer's best friend all in one. But as always with Apple, innovation comes at a cost. Analysts predict that due to OLED and touchscreen integration, the new models might start at around $2,199 in the US, with higher-end configurations easily crossing $4,000. While that sounds steep, it's in line with Apple's premium strategy. And considering the level of technology packed inside, it might just be worth every dollar. But the real question remains, should you wait for the M6 or buy the M5 MacBook Pro now? Well, that depends on who you are. If you're someone who needs a machine right now for productivity, editing, or design, the M5 is already a monster. It delivers stunning performance and incredible battery life. However, if you're the kind of user who craves the absolute latest and greatest, the kind of innovation that makes jaws drop and headlines explode, then waiting for the M6 might be the smarter move. Because this isn't just another chip refresh, it's a transformation of the entire MacBook experience. We're talking about a laptop that finally brings together everything users have been asking for: touchscreen, OLED, ultra efficiency, next-gen AI, and a refined, futuristic design. It's not just faster, it's smarter, more intuitive, and more connected than ever before. And that's what makes it so exciting. The M6 MacBook Pro could also mark the first time Apple creates a laptop truly built for the AI era. With macOS 18 expected to integrate Apple Intelligence deeply, your Mac could soon understand your habits, automate tasks, and anticipate your needs. Picture your laptop automatically organizing your files, adjusting system performance based on your activity, or even helping you brainstorm ideas using on-device AI models, all without sending data to the cloud. That's the kind of seamless, private intelligence Apple is aiming for, and the M6 will likely be the first to do it right. As these leaks unfold, one thing becomes increasingly clear. Apple is no longer just trying to compete. It's preparing to lead the next generation of computing. Every rumor, every supply chain whisper, and every patent filing suggests that the company is designing something monumental. A machine that doesn't just replace your old MacBook, but redefines what a laptop can be. And as we look toward the future, one thing's certain: Apple isn't slowing down. The M6 MacBook Pro could very well be the laptop that changes everything once again, just like the M1 did a few years ago. From its ultra-efficient 2nm chip to its rumored edge-to-edge OLED touchscreen, every detail screams innovation. It might not arrive tomorrow or even next year, but when it does, it's going to make waves across the tech industry. So whether you're a student, a filmmaker, a designer, or just a tech enthusiast waiting for the next big leap, the M6 MacBook Pro might just be the moment you've been waiting for. Because when Apple finally unveils this machine, it won't just launch a new laptop, it'll launch the future of personal computing itself.